If you've been feeling like your belly fat refuses to move no matter what you try, if your cravings appear out of nowhere, if stress feels heavier on your body than ever, and if your digestion, sleep, or energy seem completely out of balance, then listen very closely, because what you're about to discover has been used for centuries. Yet almost nobody today knows how powerful it truly is. This simple, ancient sage leaf brew is known for one thing: helping the body rebalance the exact hormones that trigger belly fat storage, bloating, cravings, and slow digestion. And the shocking part, you only need a few fresh or dried sage leaves, warm water, and one tiny timing trick to activate its fat-balancing benefits. Today, you'll learn the full recipe, the real science behind it, and how to use it nightly to help your belly feel lighter, calmer, and more in control, starting fast. But before I show you the exact mix, ask yourself this: why does belly fat become impossible to lose for some people, even if they eat clean? Why do cravings rise at night? And why does stress always show up in the stomach first? The answer is simple: your hormones run the entire system. If they go out of balance, your belly does too. And modern stress, poor sleep, processed food, and digestive strain all attack the hormones that control belly storage: cortisol, insulin, ghrelin, estrogen balance, and the nervous system. Sage leaves, especially when brewed the correct ancient way, have a naturally calming phytocompound that supports hormone harmony from multiple angles. That's why traditional healers used sage for everything from bloating to emotional stress to appetite control. And now modern research is proving one thing they already knew: sage has unique, fast-acting compounds that support digestion, reduce stress hormones, soothe inflammation, and assist metabolic balance. Imagine drinking something at night that helps lower cortisol, calm the nervous system, support gut health, and balance the hormones that tell your belly to store or burn fat. That's exactly what this ancient sage leaf brew does. And when used for even a few nights in a row, many people feel lighter, less bloated, more in control of cravings, and calmer emotionally. Because when the hormones relax, the belly follows. Here's the part that surprises most people: belly fat isn't just about food. It's about the message your hormones send to your belly. Stress tells your stomach to store. Poor sleep tells your body to hold fat. Emotional imbalance triggers cravings. Bad digestion traps bloating. But an ingredient as ancient as sage, when used properly, helps support all four areas at once. Now, let's talk about what exactly makes this brew so effective. Sage leaves contain rosmarinic acid, which helps calm inflammation in the gut and supports healthier hormonal signaling. They contain natural phytohormone stabilizers that bring balance where imbalance creates belly fat. They support insulin sensitivity, which is important for keeping the belly flat. They calm cortisol spikes, stopping emotional hunger. And they help regulate fluid retention, meaning belly bloating naturally reduces. When you drink this brew warm at night, your body receives a signal of safety, not stress. Your digestion resets instead of slowing down. Your bloating begins to ease. Your sleep quality improves. Your emotional eating patterns weaken. This is why the ancient world considered sage one of the most powerful herbs for internal harmony and stomach purification. Let me show you how to prepare the brew the exact way ancient healers did it. You simply heat 1 cup of water until it's warm, not boiling. Add 5 to 7 sage leaves, fresh or dried. Let them steep for 7 to 8 minutes. As the water shifts color, the active compounds are released. Sip it slowly at night, especially when your body feels stressed or your cravings feel strong. This timing is important because the night hours are when belly hormones misbehave most. Drinking the brew at night helps your system recenter before sleep, making the belly feel calmer the next morning. Now imagine this. You wake up one morning feeling lighter, less swollen, less puffy, and less foggy. That's because the brew does its work quietly while you sleep. And the more consistently you take it -3 to 7 nights, the more noticeable the hormone balancing becomes. You'll feel more control over cravings, more calmness in the belly, and more comfort during the day. But here's what truly creates transformation. When hormones balance, your belly fat storage shuts off, bloating fades, cravings reduce, digestion improves, and your mood becomes steady. Sage Dosan T-Force Weight Loss. It removes the internal blocks, stopping your belly from releasing fat naturally. So as you're watching this video, stay with me until the end, because the last part of this script will reveal a simple add-on ingredient that triples the Brew's calming effect for extreme belly stress relief. Before we go there, let's talk about the biggest hidden reason belly fat becomes stubborn. Cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. It stores fat, especially around the belly. Every time you stress, feel emotional, lose sleep, or overthink, your belly receives cortisol's command: store and hold. Sage supports cortisol regulation naturally, soothing the gut-brain stress loop. That's why so many people feel mentally calmer after drinking it. Another reason the Brew works is its effect on insulin balance. When insulin spikes, even slightly, your belly begins storing. But Sage helps support insulin sensitivity, meaning your body handles sugar better. Your belly stores less fat, and cravings reduce. This is why Sage was traditionally used for appetite balance, emotional eating, and nighttime cravings. Now let's talk about digestion, because your belly's appearance and your hormones are linked directly to your gut. Inflammation in the stomach area triggers hormonal chaos. Sage reduces this inflammation, helps soothe the intestinal lining, and encourages the release of digestive enzymes. This alone reduces bloating within hours. This brew also supports estrogen balance. Many people don't realize how strongly estrogen affects belly fat accumulation. Even slight imbalance can trigger belly puffiness, water retention, mood swings, and fat storage. Sage contains natural phytoestrogens that help stabilize the system gently, which is why it's been used historically for hormonal wellness. When all these systems finally start working together, your cortisol calms, insulin balances, digestion improves, estrogen stabilizes, your belly begins to flatten because your hormones stop fighting you. Now, let's build more curiosity, because here's the most powerful part. Ancient healers believed that sage restores the fire of digestion and cools the fire of stress. That means it activates metabolism while calming the mind. And modern science agrees. Sage contains compounds that activate thermogenesis, meaning your body burns more while resting. Imagine drinking something that balances, calms, heals, and activates all at once. No modern supplement does all of this naturally, the way Sage does. And now I'll show you the optional add-on ingredient promised earlier. One small slice of lemon peel. Not the juice, the peel. Lemon peel contains D-limonene, a compound that enhances liver detox, reduces abdominal inflammation, and boosts the absorption of Sage's active ingredients. This combination is incredibly powerful for nighttime belly hormone balance. If you want even deeper results, add a tiny pinch of cinnamon powder. Cinnamon stabilizes blood sugar and multiplies the anti-craving effect. But remember, just a pinch, not a full teaspoon. Now, let's walk deeper into how your body feels when it finally experiences balanced belly hormones. You'll notice your stomach feels softer, less tense, more relaxed. Your appetite becomes steady instead of unpredictable. You stop craving sweets at night. Your energy feels more even throughout the day. You wake up less bloated. Your mood feels more centered. And most importantly, your belly stops fighting you and begins cooperating naturally. Imagine the comfort of waking up each morning feeling a little lighter, not because of extreme dieting, but because your hormones finally aligned with your goals. Now, the emotional part. So many people feel frustrated with their belly. They blame themselves. They feel discouraged. They think they're doing something wrong. But the truth is, your body hasn't been against you. Your hormones have simply needed support. And this ancient brew is one of the gentlest, safest ways to reset that balance. So as you drink this brew tonight, tell yourself this: I'm giving my belly the calm it deserves. Because when your hormones calm, your belly responds. This simple nighttime ritual can quietly become one of the most effective habits in your entire transformation journey. And before we wrap up, here's a final tip. Drink this brew consistently for 7 nights, then take a 2-day break and repeat. This routine helps your hormones maintain balance without adapting too quickly. If you found this helpful and want more ancient science-backed belly balancing recipes, make sure to visit the channel for the next video. Your wellness journey is just beginning, and it gets easier from here.